Morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the wonderfulness and the okayness that happened in DFS, let me get into my positive word. And my positive word for today is novice. Some people say novice, some people say neophyte. Alright. Once you get great at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in life, and you consider yourself a master of your trade, and you tell everybody, I know everything there is to know about electricity. I know everything there is to know about accounting. That is when your skills start to diminish. See, the wonderful thing about being a novice is you have this enthusiasm and this willingness to try new things and the love for it, and you, that's why when you see beginning actors, they just have so much energy and passion. You just love them so much. Even when you look in the NFL, those rookies like Odell Beckham in his rookie year, he just was out there just playing hard as he could. He didn't really know what he was doing, but he was playing hard as he could. You know, like last year in the NBA, you had a bunch of young rookies who was just doing well, and like it seems like their first 4 or 5 years, they give you so much excitement, and then some of them, as they get older, they start to tank off when they think that they're at the top and they don't work on their game as much. So guys, it's great to be a master, but be a master with the energy and the confidence and the willingness to try new things as a novice, novice or neophyte. All right, I'm gonna leave it there with a positive word, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get into my DFS. It's gonna go quick today, guys, because I have a lot of things I have to do this morning. All right, let me get right into my my 4 horsemen for today, and I'm going with well, I'm looking on the list, and Strasburg is a great play today against Cincinnati because they strike out a lot, but Strasburg is going to give up 4 runs, so he's gonna have 4 ERAs today, but he'll probably give you 8 strikeouts. So that still will be pretty decent, and his team is going to get the win, and he's going to probably pitch about 6 innings. So, but I like Chris Archer. The Baltimore Orioles is a home run or bust type team, which means they're either going to touch you up with 6 or 7 home runs, or they're going to strike out 10-12 times. And I think Archer will strike the Orioles out. I think he will get at least about, I would say, about 8 strikeouts. Now he's going to get hit twice. I think Smith from the Orioles will get a home run on him, but other than that, I don't really see a lot of the other Orioles hitting him. Now once he come out of the game, then the Orioles might get some runs, but I think it's going to be like a 7-2 type game. All right, next with my hitter, I'm going Matt Davidson, first base from the Chicago White Sox. Guys, this guy has been hitting the ball at an extremely high rate. He's at home going up against Oakland. I don't know if you know about Oakland, but at home, Oakland is a really solid team. They have a winning record. On the road, they are the worst fielding team in the league. So they're going to get touched up. And I'm going to give you second baseman Johnny Perella from San Diego. I know everybody's afraid of him because you got the pitcher Fulmer coming in from Detroit, and everybody's looking at his price point. But have you been watching San Diego? They went to Chicago and won. And at home, their whole new teams, they let the neophytes, the novice players, are playing, and they're playing with such high energy. All right, next I'm gonna give you outfielder Dickerson. He's gonna give run support for Archer. Dickerson at home, he's going up against Travolta from the Orioles. He's just not a good pitcher on the road, and Dickerson at home is basically mark him down for a home run almost. Then I'm gonna give you outfielder Peralta. He's been hitting the ball at an extremely high rate for Arizona. He's also at home. I think he's the most consistent player on Arizona, so I like him to give you great numbers. All right, so that's there with the 4 horsemen. Guys, I'm gonna talk about. So someone asked me a question about GPP lineups. Are there such thing? No, there isn't. If anybody tell you that they can do a GPP lineup, they are a liar, and their feet probably stink, because there's no such thing. Basically, a GPP lineup is a lineup that can do 165 or better. But when you're going into an unlimited GPP, you're going up against sharks who have 150 variations to their lineup. We're doing 2 to 3, and we're cashing most nights, guys. That's because what I do is I go through each slate. It takes me a long time. It takes me about 10 minutes to break down each game. So if it's a 14 game slate, you're talking an hour and 40 minutes. That's just breaking the games down. Then I got another technique that I do that I won't share. Then I have a third technique that I do, and we still, we do between, on a good night, I'm doing like a 212. A 212 on a good night will get you an unlimited GPP between $70 and $175. So I don't really see the point in going to the unlimited GPPs. Now 212 and a single entry will get you about $300. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there with my DFS guys. I am on to today. Don't forget to win, write down, and don't forget to give people what they want so you can get what you want. And guys, think and ink. Because if you write things down, it becomes true. All right, guys, I want to say I love you guys, and I'm gonna leave it there and have a fabulous morning. Oh, rest in peace, Prodigy from Mobb Deep. He was one of my favorite rappers, man. I hope his family is doing well, and if